The Philippines is known for its dynasties, families whose names carry power, influence, and fear. But behind the political slogans and lavish wealth are bloodlines that built empires through corruption, intimidation, and violence. They control territories, command private armies, and accumulate fortunes rivaling that of national tycoons. These are not ordinary families. They are the richest criminal clans in the Philippines, shaping regions through decades of fear and power. In this video, we uncover how these names became legends, not through business brilliance, but through the ruthless pursuit of money and control. 1. The Ampatuan family. Estimated wealth, 6 billion pesos, approximately $107 million. In the province of Maguindanao, the Ampatuan clan once reigned like kings. Their rule was built on patronage, fear, and firepower. Ampatuan Sr., the family patriarch, began as a mayor before rising to provincial governor. His sons occupied powerful municipal positions, controlling nearly every local institution, from the police to the courts. Their wealth came from public funds, rigged infrastructure contracts, and an intricate web of political alliances. Vast farmland, fleets of armored vehicles, and luxurious mansions reflected the scale of their dominance. But what truly cemented their legacy was terror. The 2009 Maguindanao massacre, one of the deadliest political killings in modern history, exposed how deeply their power had infected the system. 58 people, including journalists and relatives of a rival family, were slaughtered, all to preserve the Ampatuans' grip on power. The fall of the clan revealed assets worth billions, accumulated through decades of political manipulation. Though much of their fortune was frozen, their influence lingers in Mindanao's power dynamics, a haunting reminder that political control and criminal wealth often walk hand in hand. 2. The Parojanog family. Estimated wealth, 3 billion pesos, approximately $54 million. In Ozamis City, the Parojanog family became synonymous with power, fear, and hidden fortune. At the helm was Ronaldo Aldong Parojanog Sr., a man celebrated as a protector by some and feared as a kingpin by others. Under his leadership, Ozamis became both a fortress and a goldmine for the family. Their fortune was tied to alleged illegal gambling operations, drug trafficking, and protection rackets that spread across northern Mindanao. At the same time, family members held local government positions, giving their operations a facade of legitimacy. The Parojanogs lived in opulence, luxury SUVs, high-end resorts, and sprawling residences that symbolized their unchecked control. But in 2017, that empire collapsed when police raided their homes, seizing weapons, cash, and evidence of illegal trade. The mayor, his wife, and several aides were killed during the operation. Yet, even in ruin, their wealth and legacy serve as a chilling portrait of how power can transform public office into private enterprise, where the lines between protector and predator blur beyond recognition. 3. The Maute family. Estimated wealth, 2.5 billion pesos, approximately $45 million. Unlike the typical crime clans born from politics, the Maute family of Lanao del Sur thrived through ideology, war, and money. Known internationally after the 2017 Marawi siege, the Mautes combined religious extremism with organized crime, creating a network that financed terror through wealth and influence. Their mother, Farhana Maute, played a crucial role, an affluent businesswoman with powerful political connections. Her resources, drawn from construction projects and land holdings, became a financial backbone for her son's militant activities. The Mautes used modern tactics, social media propaganda, foreign funding channels, and local supporters to expand their reach, but at their core, they were still a family empire, bound by loyalty and driven by ambition. The destruction of Marawi unveiled the cost of their crusade, a city in ruins, and millions in laundered assets lost or seized. Yet their story remains one of the clearest examples of how wealth and radicalism can merge, turning a once-respected family into one of the most dangerous names in Mindanao. 4. The Maguindanao family. Estimated wealth, 4 billion Philippine pesos, approximately $71 million. The Maguindanaos represent the other side of Maguindanao's feuding dynasties. Their story intertwines with tragedy, vengeance, and immense power. Ismael Maguindanao emerged as a political rival to the Ampatuans, sparking one of the most violent conflicts in Philippine provincial history. Despite being victims of the 2009 massacre, the Maguindanaos themselves built a formidable empire. Their wealth spans farmlands, businesses, and control over local government institutions, with multiple members serving as mayors, governors and congressmen. Their influence stretches across several provinces. What sets them apart is their ability to survive, and even thrive, in a landscape dominated by violence. Their lavish estates and business holdings make them one of the richest political families in Mindanao. Critics argue that their methods mirror those of their rivals, maintaining private armed guards and leveraging political connections for personal gain. In the volatile world of Mindanao politics, the Maguindanao prove that wealth and survival go hand in hand, and that sometimes power is inherited not by birthright, but by bloodshed. 5. The Dimaporo family. Estimated wealth, 5 billion Philippine pesos, $89 million US. Few families in Mindanao have wielded authority as long as the Dimaporos of Lanao del Norte. Their name is synonymous with endurance, a dynasty that has lasted through martial law, regime changes, and shifting alliances. Their wealth is deeply tied to political control. For decades, they dominated local offices, with members serving simultaneously as governors, congressmen, and mayors. This iron grip gave them influence over lucrative government contracts, infrastructure projects, and land developments that fueled their billions. The Dimaporos built vast business interests in construction, energy, and logistics, extending their empire beyond politics. Mansions, luxury convoys, and private estates display the family's status, while critics accuse them of maintaining a patronage system that keeps rivals powerless. Unlike other families linked directly to violence, the Dimaporos' brand of criminal wealth is quieter, hidden behind bureaucracy, favoritism, and influence. It's the kind of power that doesn't need guns to dominate, only control over budgets and decision-making. Their story shows another face of criminal dynasties, the political kind, where wealth grows not from chaos, but from control. 6. The Alonto family. Estimated wealth, 3.8 billion pesos, approximately $68 million US. The Alonto family of Lanao del Sur is a blend of aristocracy and quiet controversy. With deep historical roots and long-standing political prominence, their influence stretches across generations, from senators to regional leaders. Much of their fortune comes from real estate and alleged patronage within government projects, though they maintain a more polished public image than other clans. Whispers of corruption, smuggling links, and misuse of public funds have long surrounded the family. The Alontos demonstrate a different kind of criminal wealth, refined, calculated, and well-disguised. Their empire thrives in both politics and business, thriving on the power of legacy more than brute force. Their story shows how in the Philippines, criminal influence doesn't always wear a mask. Sometimes it wears a suit and a smile. In the southern province of Lanao del Sur, the Alonto clan stands as a symbol of legacy and influence. For decades, they've occupied key political and business positions, from senators to governors. Their wealth stems from extensive real estate holdings, import-export ventures, and alleged misuse of public funds disguised through government projects. Behind their public image of dignity and service lies a quieter empire of control, one that blends elite status with backdoor dealings. Unlike clans that rule through fear and guns, the Alontos' power thrives on diplomacy and invisible leverage. Their billions were not earned overnight, they were built slowly, generation after generation, until power itself became their greatest currency. 7. The Teves family. Estimated wealth, 2.2 billion pesos, approximately $39 million US. On the island of Negros Oriental, the Teves family commands both respect and fear. Their name often surfaces in political scandals, violence, and accusations of corruption. Once regarded as one of the most influential dynasties in the Visayas, the Teves network expanded through politics, business monopolies, and alleged illicit operations. Their wealth comes from construction, logistics, and the manipulation of local government contracts. Over time, the line between authority and control blurred, creating a system where obedience was rewarded and opposition was punished. What makes the Teves story remarkable is its scale. Power maintained through intimidation and influence rather than open warfare. With an estimated 2 billion peso fortune, they epitomize how provincial dynasties can quietly transform local politics into a family enterprise. 8. The Espinosa family. Estimated wealth, 1.9 billion pesos, approximately $34 million US. In the heart of the Visayas, the Espinosa clan built their wealth through a mix of business and crime that became impossible to separate. They controlled trade routes, wielded influence over local markets, and allegedly maintained protection networks that kept their operations untouched for years. Their rise was marked by ambition, and their downfall by exposure. Police raids revealed mansions, hidden accounts, and luxury assets that pointed to an empire far beyond legal income. Yet, despite arrests and investigations, the family family's influence endures. With close to 2 billion pesos in assets, the Espinosas demonstrate how organized crime in the Philippines often thrives behind political titles and respectable facades. Their power lies not only in violence, but in their ability to blend seamlessly into society. 9. The Kuratong Balaleng CO Family Network. Estimated wealth, 2.7 billion pesos, approximately 48 million US dollars. Among the most infamous names in Philippine organized crime, the Kuratong Balaleng Network represents how a militia can evolve into a criminal empire. Originally formed as an anti-communist vigilante group, it later turned to robbery, smuggling, extortion, and illegal trade. Over time, the organization developed familial ties and legitimate businesses under the CO family, transforming into a powerful syndicate with nationwide reach. They invested in logistics companies, trading firms, and entertainment establishments, all serving as fronts for laundering profits. Their estimated fortune of nearly 3 billion pesos shows how deeply crime can root itself within the country's economic systems. While the name Kuratong Balaleng still evokes fear, its legacy continues through family networks that have quietly adapted and survived. Power, wealth, and crime. These families prove that in the Philippines, influence often outlasts justice. From Mindanao's warlords to Visayas's political dynasties, their stories reveal a single truth: money and control can rewrite the rules. If this expose shocked you, like this video to help it reach more viewers, and comment below which family's story stunned you the most. Don't forget to subscribe for more deep dives into the hidden empires shaping the world today. Thanks for watching, and remember, the most dangerous kind of power is the one that hides in plain sight.